Okay, good stuff. So let's wrap things up with a lightning round. I'll read a few of my very favorite quotes, and then you respond telling us what it means to you. The very first thing that comes to your mind, because it's called a lightning round. So here we go. From John Muir. Of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are dirt.
Yes, 100%. And maybe even take your shoes off and go barefoot in the dirt.
What if there's bugs?
Bugs don't bother me. You
All
kind of have
right.
to learn to embrace the bugs. And one of the things that
Embrace the bugs.
that I've found, technology has actually made me more interested in bugs. I have this app called the Seek app. It's by a company called iNaturalist. And now when I find bugs, I take a picture and I can identify the bug and I can read about it right then. Then I know, like, should I be scared of this bug or not? But for the most part, I mean, bugs have never really bothered me, and bring them on.
Right on. Okay, from Hemingway. It's good to have an end to journey toward, but it's the journey that matters in the end.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. That one's really powerful. That's the whole point of life, right? That's the journey. The end, nobody wants to get to the end. The journey is the whole reason for life. So you have to be living in the moment. You have to be enjoying the journey. You have to figure out how to embrace every stage. Even in parenting, when it's hard. If any of you have had a 3-year-old, you know, I have one right now. You have to learn to embrace the journey, because it is so fleeting. It goes so fast. And before you know it, you're on to the next stage. You're at the end. And I never want to look back and feel like I didn't enjoy it enough.
Yeah, true. All right, from Paulo Coelho. One day, you're kind of talking about this. One day you'll wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted to do. Do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. What are we waiting for? There's never a better time than right now. And it's kind of like everybody tells you when you think about having kids, like it's never the right time to have kids, right? The stars will never be all ready and aligned and just tell you that it's time. When it's time, like just jump in. And if you know an adventure that you want to take, if you know something that you want to do, don't put it off. Make it happen. It can work towards small incremental goals to get you there, but start working, get there.
And learn from what you told us. You know, when you came up with this idea, it sounds like, well, no, I can't do this. And you talked about the imposter syndrome and who am I? I'm a lawyer, for God's sakes. I'm not supposed to be doing this kind of thing. And I think too many of us, we let our purpose slip right through our fingers because we talk ourselves out of that thing that we really, in our soul, lit us up.
Yeah.
And when you feel that, go after it, follow it, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think imposter syndrome, man, it is real. And sometimes it is intense. And I constantly feel like, who am I to be doing any of the things that I do? And I just have to kind of get over myself and think, well, why not? Why couldn't I do this? So it is a mindset game, and it is a constant battle that I'm playing with myself to just get over myself and just do it.
I call
do
that
the thing that scares you.
Yeah, I call that moving 15 inches out of your head into your heart.
Yeah.
The imposter syndrome's all up here.
Yes, that's
but
right.
Down here, this is where it's real.
Yeah, that's very powerful.
So from Billy Joel, paraphrasing Socrates, the more I learn, the less I know.
Yes. Well, boy, that sure does apply in the law. It seems like the more you learn, the more you realize there is to learn. Same with parenting, as your kids age and get older, every age brings new challenges. They say bigger kids, bigger problems. You feel like it is a never ending battle when your kids are teeny tiny to sleep, to get out the door, to, just do anything. And as they get older, things get easier, but then other things get harder. And they're, the choices, the decisions, the implications, the screens, the pressures,
consequences.
The consequences, they're so yeah, everything escalates, and you're constantly learning and evolving and adapting and trying to figure out how you handle the next stage. So yeah, the more you learn, the more you realize this is going to happen for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly. But it's good. So this is the show anchor quote from Goethe. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now.
Yeah. There's so much magic in that. It is a leap. It's a leap of faith. And sometimes you're right, when you have to act from your heart and not from your head. And you have to jump before you're ready, and you have to figure it out on the way down. And that is very scary to do. And it's very scary for someone like me, who's very type A, and I'm a perfectionist, and I like to have all my ducks in a row before I'm ready to kind of move on to the next thing. And I have really put a lot of emphasis on, in the last 2 years or so, to progress over perfection. Done is better than perfect. So we are moving on, we are getting things done instead of worrying about it being perfect, because it'll probably never be perfect. So might as well just get it out into the world, and we'll improve the next time. We'll learn from our mistakes, and we'll move on.